Welcome to PRTC TV. We're at Jackson County High School for Senior Night 2023. Came to us at a great time as Andrew Gabbard honored as one of the seniors for Jackson County, and now Jude Lakes, number 0, leading scorer for the team this year. And our third senior, Corey Vickers, for Jackson County. Senior Night 2023, TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Mark Sulfridge, Hunter Carroll, Brian Murray, our entire PRTC TV broadcast team here to bring you the visiting Pineville Mountain Lions against the Jackson County Generals. Starting lineups first of all for Pineville. Pineville coming into the game tonight with a win-loss record of 17-8 under fourth-year head coach Brad Levy. They will start number 0, leading scorer Sawyer Thompson. He gets 22 a game. Number 1, Ashton Moser. Number 33 is Evan Billeter. Number 45 is Sam Caldwell. And number 20, Wyatt Caldwell getting the start for Pineville. For Jackson County, under head coach Greg Parrott, in his 12th season, they will start number 0, Jude Lakes, one of our seniors. Number 3, Ty Summers. Number 32, Carter Cunningham. Number 42, Keegan Ward. And looks like number 10, Andrew Gabbard. So I think there's trying to figure out the starting lineups here. And Keegan goes back to the bench and is not going to start. It's going to be Summers, Lakes, Cunningham, Vickers, and Gabbard for Jackson County. Senior night tonight, we had all the athletes and people that played in extracurricular activities honored tonight. Jackson County coming into the game tonight with a win and loss record of 16-12. Pineville at 17-8. And they're going to issue a technical foul as Jackson County had a player on the floor that wasn't supposed to start. According to the book, Sawyer Thompson does miss the free throw. And he's actually an excellent free throw shooter, shoots 78%, so he gets 1 of 2. Jackson County defeated Pineville earlier in the year in the semifinal round of the All-A 13th Region Tournament. That was 47-45. Held Pineville to their lowest scoring output of the season, thanks to Mark Sulfridge for that stat. And Pineville will get the ball first, so we forego the jump ball. Game off to a little bit of a weird start, but we are underway. Generals in man-to-man. That's Evan Billeter dribbling out top. Averages 10 points a game, and good hands by Ty Summers to knock it away.
Generals with that man-to-man defense kind of to start this first quarter.
They inbound. Not quite sure that was the intended man, Wyatt Caldwell, but he ends up with it. Now Billeter. Sawyer Thompson, he's the straw that stirs the drink. Throws it down low. Now back out to him for a triple, and that one's good. So Sawyer Thompson starts the game with a pseudo 4-point play as he makes 1 of 2 on the technical free throw. 4-0 Pineville. Vickers looking down low, gives it to Cunningham on the baseline. Cunningham, spin move, up and rolls off, won't fall. Pineville rebound to Sam Caldwell, number 45. Final regular season game for both these squads. Next up for Pineville will be the district tournament, as will for Jackson County. Good defense over there by Gabbard as he forces the turnover on Moser. Take that back. Pineville, they've already announced on the 51st district they will get Knox Central in the opening round of the 51st district tournament. Jude Lakes up and in. That's his game. Nice head fake from Jude. And now 4-2, Mountain Lions on top by 2. Billeter dribbling out top against defense by Ty Summers. Now Thompson guarded by Vickers.
A really nice help defense there by Cunningham, too, to force that double to get Thompson to give it up.
As Sawyer Thompson goes, so does Pineville. Thompson loses the handle on it, and it's going to go back to Pineville, though. Must have been Vickers that knocked it away from behind.
I believe he did.
Inbound. Design play, number 33, banks it up and in. That's Evan Billeter. And now 6-2. Pineville on top by 4. On the other end, Vickers puts it up, rattles out from the baseline. Rebound to Moser. Long pass ahead to Sawyer Thompson. Deflected, but they get the ball back.
A little chaotic here in these first few minutes.
Team's just trying to find their groove in the early going. Billeter, spin move, nice one. Floater is up, won't fall. And the rebound's going to go off Summers, back to Pineville. Jackson County at 16-12 on the year. Pineville at 17-8. Inbound to Moser. And we're going to have a foul before the shot on Gabbard.
Smart foul there. Probably saved a layup.
That's his first, team second, although that first team foul was a technical lineup discrepancy. And we've got another foul on Jackson County. This one's going to go against Vickers. His first, team third. Thompson to inbound. Gets it into Caldwell. Now Moser penetrates, puts it up with the left hand, and good. Nice move by Anthony Moser for his first points. So Pineville through the first 3 minutes getting the better of it, 7-2. Cunningham from 15, that one's off the mark. Rebound to Billeter for Pineville. Thompson drives, out of control, puts it up and in anyway. Sometimes those players like Thompson that score averages 22.6 points a game will have those wild shots in their arsenal.
Yeah, Thompson's a really aggressive ball player, really likes to attack the basket and get his.
We're going to have a foul on Thompson. Nice strong move by Summers. Certainly if you're Jackson County, that would be the player you would want to get in foul trouble and get him off the floor. Corey Vickers set to inbound, one of 3 Jackson County seniors. Inbound to Jude Lakes. Lakes, head fake, floater up and in. What a tough move. Had a guy swatting at it, trying to block it at the last second. Held his concentration. Jude's got all 4 for Jackson County. 10-4, Pineville with the 6-point lead, approaching the midway point here in the first quarter. Billeter retrieves the deflected ball in backcourt. Almost a steal by Gabbard. Moser's jumper is good, though. Anthony Moser averages 16. He's got 4. 12-4. Lakes gives it down low for Cunningham. Cunningham, ball fake, puts it up, and goes in, and the foul. Nice strong move by the senior Carter Cunningham. Fouls on Moser. That's his first and the team's second. So Cunningham with the opportunity for the hoop and harm 3-point play. And the free throw is good. Got Keegan Ward checking in for Jackson County, replacing Andrew Gabbard. Generals get a little taller. Evan Billeter bringing it up for Pineville, number 33. Jackson County sticking with man-to-man. Thompson, step back shot, a tough one, plus he had to alter it. I don't know that Carter Cunningham could have done a whole lot more. He'll try a 3 on his side, and that's well short, but the Generals get bailed out as the ball goes out of bounds off of Pineville's number 45, Sam Caldwell. Corey Vickers set to inbound it for the Generals. Gets it into Lakes. Lakes from the baseline, good. Jude Lakes off to a hot start. He's got 6. Thompson, Vickers, good job by Corey Vickers. What hustle to not only get him rattled, but jump on that loose ball and the presence of mind to save it from his backside. Cunningham jumper is good. And I think you've got to give Corey Vickers kind of an asterisk on that basket because he got the possession and got the pass down to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5. General's trying to climb back in, down 3.
And one thing Vickers does a very good job, too, that I've kind of noticed in these last little bits, he does a very good job at making whoever he's guarding feel very uncomfortable, play out of their comfort zone, kind of try to alter things, make them feel uncomfortable, just things like that. Very good, solid defender.
Moser misses the shot, and then Ty Summers intercepts his pass. Penetration down to Carter Cunningham, up and in. Carter Cunningham and Jude Lakes coming to play, 2 of our 3 seniors, and getting some great production too, non-scoring production from our other senior, Corey Vickers. 14-13. Generals on a 6-0 run. Thompson cut off on the baseline by Vickers. Number 20 with the three-pointer. That's an air ball. Off the hand of Wyatt Caldwell. Jude Lakes going the other way for Jackson County. Summers has got a wide open look, and he won't miss many of those. So just like that, Jackson County is on a 9-0 run and have erased a 7-point deficit and turned it into a 2-point lead.
Yeah, really looked ugly there at the start for the Generals, but they kind of took Pineville's punch there in the mouth and really have battled back and handled adversity well, come with this 2-point lead.
Turnaround by Caldwell is no good. Good post defense by Ward. Carter Cunningham with the rebound. Keegan Ward down low, backing his way in. Puts the shot up and in. Tough angle for Keegan Ward, and that is an 11-0 run by Jackson County. And we've got a 30-second timeout called by Pineville. Brad Levy, the head coach. What's Jackson County doing differently since the momentum shifted that they weren't doing before?
I think it kind of leads back to your unselfish play. One of your seniors, Corey Vickers, kind of stepping up, kind of like he had enough, was able to force that turnover on Thompson. Really, Vickers does a very good job at being a glue guy. Kind of does all the things. It really doesn't show up on a stat sheet, diving on loose balls, getting deflections, things like that. So, just, props to them. They kind of, like I said, we went on a run there and kept Pineville off the glass as well and kind of kept Pineville out of transition.
Ashton Clemens checks in for Corey Vickers. And he draws the assignment of Sawyer Thompson.
And one good thing, too, Brian, with this senior night, obviously you want to win this game, but I think this is a very good opportunity for Jackson County to kind of get some in-game sets to a team that's kind of built very similar to their district opponent, Clay County. You got 2 dominant guards like Thompson and Moser both. It's kind of similar to like a Lazarn and Harris type of Clay County. Just kind of a quick comparison there. And then it seems like that number 33 by leader is real similar to an Ethan Jackson type player. So this is kind of a good, in-game scrimmage or kind of practice to see what you're going to do if you're going to be able to do it in the district.
Free throw no good off the hand of number 33, Billiter. 1 of 3 from the line for Pineville. Jackson County's 11-0 run still active. Summers checks out. Markham's going to get him in there for a breather for him before the start of the second quarter. Billiter makes 1 of 2. 18-15 Jackson County, under a minute. Cunningham, long pass ahead to Markham, down low for Ward, and he put it up and in, but there's going to be a foul on the floor. So number 33, Billiter, did a good job of not letting him get that shot off. That's his first and the team's third. 48 seconds left in the first quarter.
Great way to beat the press there, don't dribble.
Jude Lakes, a rare 3. Yeah, if you can pass out of it and never put the ball on the floor, you've done something. Lakes misses the 3. Thompson on the other end puts it up, won't fall. And we got to fight for the rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball. And I believe since Pineville got the ball on the technical foul, we should get the ball back. So, and we do. Jackson County by 3, 18-15. They trailed 14-7 just a couple of minutes ago. Jude Lakes into front court.
I believe the Generals are going to elect to hold for one final shot here, Brian.
Try to carry some momentum into the second quarter. A team they beat by 2 points in the All-A, 47-45. 14 seconds. Lakes gets cut off, and it's knocked away. Good hands there by Billiter. Jackson County still plenty of time to set up a play. 9.9 seconds left here in the first quarter on Senior Night 2023. Inbound to Cunningham. Cunningham down low. Strong move. Shot is up. No good. Rebound is tipped around, and Billiter ends up with it. And he throwed it too early. And it was a baseball shot from 80 feet. So Jackson County reverses the momentum, closes out the first quarter on an 11-1 run, and they have a 3-point lead at the end of the first quarter over Pineville, 18-15, here on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help. With fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
Two evenly matched teams according to their records and their RPI ranking, and they're showing it here tonight. Jackson County with a 3-point lead as we start the second quarter. Generals 18, Mountain Lions of Pineville 15. Pineville's got a .534 RPI. Jackson County's got a .51 RPI, so only 2.4 points separates these two teams. Generals 16-12, Pineville 17-8. Good backdoor cut there by Thompson, and we're going to get a foul, I believe, on maybe Singleton, who had just checked in. Jackson County 16-12, Pineville 17-8. Foul was on Singleton. Free throw good by Sawyer Thompson. Thompson had 8 in the first quarter. That's 9 now for him. That was Singleton's first and the team's 5th. Thompson makes them both. Full court pressure, 2-2-1, again by Pineville. Summers lobs it ahead to Cunningham into front court.
And it really seems like, too, that Pineville's press is more of a token press, just trying to slow the game down, seems like, instead of trying to speed you up to cause those turnovers.
Cunningham, corner to Vickers. Vickers penetrates and loses the handle on it, but Jude Lakes right there to get it back. Ball fake, up, and won't fall, but does draw the foul and will go to the line. Like that was going to be on Moser, and Moser's picked up his second, and the team's 4th. Pineville's been a hot team as of late. They have won 5 games in a row, defeating Ligon Kogo Homeschool, OBI, Middlesboro, Williamsburg, and Redbird. Free throw no good by Jude Lakes. And this is actually the most wins that Coach Levy has had in his 4 seasons coaching the Pineville Mountain Lions. He was 10-17 his first year, 10-11 his second year, and 13-18 last year. So he's going to have his first winning record as a coach with Pineville.
Got a really good shot too to take his team to the region for the first time in a long time. I can't tell you the last time Pineville has actually made it to the region themselves.
Yes. Number 1 for a triple. That is good by Moser. Just like that, Pineville takes the lead back 20-19. Kind of going to cross the timeline. Now to Vickers to make that Lakes in the corner. Jump pass, cross court to Summers. His 3 is on the way and good. Ty Summers hits his second 3 of the game. He's got 6. Thompson out of control. Throws it back in the corner and luckily had a player there, and then it's knocked away from behind by Corey Vickers. Ends up in the hands of Carter Cunningham. Now Ty Summers into front court. In the corner to Jude Lakes. Down low for Cunningham. Good ball fake. Good up move. And in. Carter Cunningham having a great first half. He's got 9 to lead Jackson County. And we're going to have a foul on Singleton. So Singleton's picked up a couple of quick fouls here. Team 6th. And Keegan Ward going to check in for him. 24-20, Jackson County by 4. 6:15 left here in the first half. Inbound to Moser. Hands off to Billiter. Gets the screen, doesn't use it. Left hand shot up, no good. Rebound to Carter Cunningham.
Cunningham have a whale of a first half here.
Ball fake. Ball deflected. Jude Lakes up, no good. Rebound, tipped out, and Corey Vickers has it. Knocked away from him, out of bounds by Sawyer Thompson. Generals will get the ball back. Jude Lakes set to inbound. Gets it into Summers.
I'm kind of switching up with the 2-3 they were in man-to-man.
Vickers for a triple. That one's good. The senior nails a big 3. Good flash out pass from Ward to him on the other end. Here's a 3 by Pineville. The teams exchange threes. That's Caldwell. 27-23. Generals lead at 4. Cunningham thought about the 3.
Nice shot fake.
Tried to get it down to Ward. Pass off his fingertips out of bounds. Justin Lakes had to take one for the team there. Almost got him.
He always, one thing you got to say about Justin Lakes, he'll never flinch.
He'll never flinch. He'll never leave his station.
Nope.
I mean, it could start coming a thunderstorm right now in this gym, and he would stay right there.
He guards that camera with his life.
27-23, 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. Billiter tried to get that 3 off, but Summers wouldn't let him. Now Thompson makes the move on Vickers, and here's the shot up, no good, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on Cunningham. Probably not Carter's best flop of his career.
No. When you fall 3 seconds before you get hit, that usually is going to – and I really think that the ref was actually waiting. I think he may have let it go if it was going to go in.
Yeah.
But then after he saw it was missed, kind of.
Yeah. Thompson makes the free throw. He is 4 of 5 from the line. I think Carter was anticipating the contact a little earlier.
Yeah.
But, hey, props to him. There's not every player in the world will line up to take a charge. Thompson gets 1 of 2, 27-24. Cunningham ahead to Summers. Summers penetrates off the window, too strong. Rebound to number 24.
Burns.
Who had just checked in, I think, during the last quarter change. Down low. Good defense, but nice way of Moser finding the open man, Ashton Burns, and he gets an easy one.
Great idea by Cunningham over there, kind of force the trap there with Moser with his back to the basket. But when you always have that help, Brian, someone's going to have to help the helper.
Yes. Lob pass down to Ward. What a catch
well,
up and in. I tell you what, that ball was deflected at least once. And Ward kept his focus and not only caught the pass but made the shot. Moser drives, can't get it to go. And they're going to whistle the foul on Jude Lakes. Jude's first and the team's 8th. Midway through the second quarter, Generals with the 3-point lead, 29-26. We're going to have number 1, Ashton Moser, going to the line for the first time tonight. First one on the way is short. Moser does shoot 74% from the line. Vickers comes out and Clemens checks in for Coach Parrott. Coach Parrott's, in his 12 years, he has won 174 games and lost 174 games. Both of them no good. And it is going to go out of bounds, though, off of Ward back to Pineville. We got a full timeout called by Coach Levy of Pineville. We'll take a break as well. 4:06 before halftime. Generals with a 3-point lead over the Mountain Lions, 29-26 here on PRTC TV.
Trade it and upgrade it now at Appalachian Wireless and receive up to $700 off when you trade your old eligible device in and upgrade to a new iPhone 14, 14 Plus, 14 Pro, or 14 Pro Max on an unlimited Appalachian Advantage plan. What better way to start the year off right than with upgrading to a new 5G compatible device on the region's best network while saving up to $700 off on the hottest smartphones. Appalachian Wireless giving you another reason to come join the Big Blue Network. Why? Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to Senior Night here at Jackson County High School on PRTC TV, streaming to you live on this wild, woolly, and wet Thursday, February 16th on our PRTC TV YouTube channel and our PRTC TV Facebook page. Lady Generals already with a great win tonight over the number 4 team in the 13th region, Bell County, 59-57. And the General boys trying to make it a sweep on senior night. Both Jackson County squads playing teams that are ranked higher in the region than they are. Pineville with the ball out of the timeout. Pineville currently 8th in the 13th region and Jackson County 10th. Thompson out top to Billiter. Billiter guarded by Jude Lakes.
Got to get a little better communication here in this 2-3 zone. They've kind of let Sawyer Thompson kind of float around wherever he wants. It's going to end up leading to a bucket if they're not careful.
Thompson open for a 3. That one's no good. Good job by Carter Cunningham to run down the rebound from away from the basket. Summers penetrates, gives it to Lakes. Up, float, up and in. Jude Lakes has got 9. 31-26. 3:15 left here in the first half. Billiter penetrating on Summers. Nice move,
nice
up and in.
Spin move.
Billiter's got 5. 31-28. As you mentioned, Pineville with a great chance to get into the region for the first time in a long time, as Knox Central way down this year, and that's who they'll get in the opening round of the 51st District. Cunningham, ball fake on the baseline. Can't get a shot off. Flashes
nice
back
pass.
out. Summers, left elbow 3 is good. That is the 3rd triple of the night for Ty Summers. He's got 9 and the lead up to 6 now at 34-28. Thompson setting the screen. Moser doesn't use it, puts it up and in and draws the foul. Slick move by Ashton Moser. 9 for Moser. Foul was on Cunningham. Cunningham's picked up his 2nd and the team's 9th. Parrott pleading his case, but it never works.
I've never seen him overturn it, especially this late.
Yeah. 34-30. Free throw is good by Moser, so he redeems himself for missing a pair a moment ago. 10 points for Moser. Thompson leads them with 11. Can we get 4? Too strong on the 3 by Summers. Clemens has it knocked away, and they're going to get a foul on Burns. That'll be the first personal on Ashton Burns, and the team's 5th. .2:14 left before halftime, 34-31. Generals with a 3-point lead and the ball. Lob it out high to Keegan Ward, and he gives it up for Jude Lakes. Jude penetrates, floats, up and too strong. Up high for the rebound is number 1, Moser for the Mountain Lions. Moser going to shoot an NBA 3, and he got it. It was one of those Steph Curry releases from the hip.
Yeah, I believe he knew what he was going to do the second he got the rebound.
So back-to-back 3-point plays by Moser. One of them a hoop and harm 3-point play, and one of them a triple. Has got us even at 34. Moser on his own little 6-0 run. And Cunningham going to be fouled as he goes up. If that's on Burns, he's picked up 2 quick ones. Now it's going to go against number 20, Caldwell. Wyatt Caldwell, his first, team sixth, and Cunningham to the line to shoot 2. Trying to cross into double figures. He's got 9.
Got 3 generals, 9, don't we, Brian?
We do indeed.
Very well-balanced scoring attack.
Free throw good by Cunningham. Jackson County has only shot four free throws, but they've made 3. And the second one rolls in as well with some good top spin. Good move by Coach Parrott there, bringing Andrew Gabbard in for the final minute 32 to avoid Cunningham getting whistled for his 3rd foul. Doesn't sound like it's a huge deal in a sense, but dangerous pass, but Thompson runs it down. On the other end, the floater is up and no good. Rebound, Moser back up and in. Moser has took over in this second quarter.
Big second quarter for Moser.
11 of his 15 in the second, but back to Cunningham. Him starting out the third quarter with 2 fouls as opposed to 3 is going to make him play totally different basketball.
Yep, that's going to be a little more conservative.
Gabbard gets it back out to Jude Lakes. We're tied at 36, 1 minute mark here in the second quarter. Ward, catch and shoot triple is going to be short. Rebound though, Andrew Gabbard puts it up and won't fall. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Pineville back to Jackson County. Andrew Gabbard keeping that play alive nicely for Jackson County. Number 10 plays with a lot of grit.
He does.
Number 13 does too, Ashton Clemens. He's a defensive-minded player.
Yes, not really worried about trying to fill up the stat sheet or anything like that, just trying to score. Just trying to keep the other team from scoring is kind of his big goal.
Inbound to Jude Lakes on a design play, but number 20 Caldwell is able to knock it away. 49 seconds left here in the second quarter. Clemens trying to get in bounds, does. Nice catch there by Summers. Summers penetrates in the corner. Gabbard for 3. That one's no good. Rebound to Thompson for Pineville. He throws it away. Ashton Clemens runs it down, intercepts it. Summers guarded by Thompson. Bullet pass, but it was too low for Gabbard. Gabbard keeps it alive, though, and knocks it away. And now we're going to have picked up by Thompson. Now they've got a 3-on-1. Moser puts it up and in. Moser has 13 points in the second quarter. 38-36. Pineville regains the lead by 2. We're down to 10 seconds in the first half. Lakes penetrates, ball fake, and gets his man in the air, and that is going to be the 7th team foul, so Jude Lakes should have 1 and a bonus. Caldwell picks up his 2nd, so he joins Ashton Moser with 2. And with 5.5 seconds left, Jude Lakes with an opportunity to pull Jackson County even. Front end is rolling in. Jude Lakes climbs into double figures with Carter Cunningham. Cunningham's got 11. Jude now has 10. Lake's second one is also good. Gives him 11. Thompson inbounds to Billiter. Billiter is going to be fouled. Not quite sure that's what Coach Parrott wanted on the final possession here, to commit a foul, because that does put Pineville in the double bonus. Foul was on Gabbard, his 2nd, and that's going to put Billiter to the line to shoot a double bonus. Shoots 66% from there on the year, averages 10 points. Jackson County still with enough time, though, with 3.4 seconds left, they could get off a quality shot. Billiter misses the first one. Story has been not Sawyer Thompson like everybody would thought, although he does have 11 points, but Ashton Moser has 17.
He's really kind of took over this second quarter, made his mark, his presence. I mean, he's already got a lane violation.
Lane violation called against Pineville, so negates that free throw. So with 3.4 seconds left, Corey Vickers going to check in for Singleton. And we're tied at 38, so Jackson County should be able to do no less than be tied at halftime. but hopefully can get a bucket here with 3.4 seconds left. Inbound to Summers. Summers ahead to front court and did not get it off in time. So teams played dead even there in that first half at the half. Jackson County and Pineville all tied up at 38. Stay tuned. Halftime with Hunter straight ahead on PRTC TV.
Today, reliable internet is crucial for everyone to thrive. PRTC gets it. And we want you to know if you are currently enrolled in the Affordable Connectivity Program or Lifeline to help with your PRTC bill. You will lose these important benefits if you sign up for a government-funded cell phone plan. Protect your ACP or Lifeline benefit. Contact PRTC to learn more.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
So, what are we doing here?
Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look.
Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC, it's all about you.
You ready? You're gonna love this. To crank it up and rock it out. We took you backstage and we made you laugh out loud. We brought you great stories and a front row seat to some of country music's biggest stages. But trust us, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
That's an avalanche of awesome.
This is a Circle Network, and we are just getting started.
Egypt and Mike are back to business.
This is going to be one of our best yet.
Balancing project bids.
You can do that. I can do anything.
And busy kids.
Here we go.
Get head over heels for their jaw-dropping reveal.
That is cool.
My yang.
And my yang.
Married to Real Estate. All new Thursday at 9 on HGTV.
Big or small, you need to call 811 before you dig. At least 2 business days before digging, you need to call 811. It's fast, it's free, and it's the law. Why call 811? We mark underground utility lines so you can dig safely. DIY or a pro, you always need to call 811. It's fast to call 811 or visit our website. It's free, and it's the law. Preventing gas and utility damages keeps us all safe. Big or small, you need to call 811 before you dig.
All tied up at halftime between the Jackson County Generals and the visiting Pineville Mountain Lions. From Jackson County High School, we are PRTC TV. Senior Night 2023 honored all of our seniors here at Jackson County High School at some point during the evening. Of course, we have the 3 seniors from Jackson County, including Corey Vickers, Carter Cunningham, and Jude Lakes for Jackson County. So it's been a special night. Lady Generals already with a win over a very, very talented Bell County Lady Bobcats team by 2, 59-57. The Generals hoping to close it out with a home sweep here for the Generals. These 2 teams, Pineville and Jackson County, has met 15 times since 2006. Actually did not play each other from 1997 to 2006. In those 15 meetings, Jackson County has won 10 of the 15, including the last 4 matchups. Pineville's last win over Jackson County was 5 seasons ago back in 2018. They did meet earlier this year in the All-A semis at Barberville back on January 9th, where Jackson County beat them 47-45, holding Pineville to their lowest output of the year at 45 points. Of course, this one going a little bit differently as both teams have already scored 38 here in the first half. Speaking of how we got to this point, let's get inside the numbers, both team and individual. It's time for halftime with Hunter.
We'll start with the team stats. Pineville was 14 of 20 from the floor for 70%. compared to Jackson County's 14 of 25 for 56%. Jackson County did shoot 4 of 8 for 50% from 3 compared to Pineville's 4 of 6 for 67%. Pineville was 6 of 12 from the free throw line for 50% compared to Jackson County's 6 of 7 for 86%. Jackson County had 9 team rebounds compared to Pineville's 9 team rebounds, and then both teams also had 1 turnover apiece there in that first half. Then if you go into the individual stats, you had number 24, Ashton Burns, with 2 points. Number 20, Wyatt Cottle, with 3 points. Number 33, Evan Billiter, with 5 points. Number 0, Sawyer Thompson, with 11 points. And then Pineville was led by number 1, Ashton Moser. Then you flip over to the general side. You had number 24, Corey Vickers, with 3 points. Number 42, Keegan Ward, with 4 points. Number 3, Titus Summers, with 9 points. Number 32, Carter Cunningham, with 11 points. And number 0, Jude Lakes, with 11 points as well. Very evenly matched basketball game so far, Brian, in this first half. You know, dead even on the rebounds, dead even on the turnovers. Kind of been really up and down, fast-paced. Been a lot of fouls as well. I believe there were 17 fouls total there in the first half. That's going to be something to watch. One thing I did notice, Pineville didn't seem to have a whole lot of players or a whole lot of depth on their bench. So, you know, if you can get Moser to maybe pick up that third quick or even that fourth one, you know, in this third quarter, that's going to be something to watch too. That's one way to take a great player out of the game is if you can get them in foul trouble.
Well, I just, you know, sitting here listening to you read off those stats, I was sitting there thinking that this is going to be one of those high school basketball games that more than likely is going to come down to the adjustments that are made by the coaching staffs at halftime because they're dead even, and it's a stalemate at this point. So I think at this point, whether Coach Parrott or Coach Levy makes the proper adjustments going into the second half is going to make the difference in this basketball game.
Yeah, I agree. It's, you know, it's going to kind of come down to who can make the best adjustments, who's going to be able to lock in, and almost, you know, who wants it more in the aspect. You know, these are two, like we've said, two very evenly matched teams. You know, this is a great momentum builder going into your district tournament as well for a win on either side. You know, just being able to have that win streak of, you know, kind of riding. I believe, like we said, you know, Jackson County is going to be playing Clay County at North Laurel, and then Pineville will be playing Knox Central. Don't know where that district is being held at.
Barberville.
At Barberville.
Yep.
So, you know, both teams are going to be playing on neutral courts and things like that against their opponent. But, you know,
actually, I take that back. The district's at Pineville this year.
At Pineville, so that even give Pineville more of an advantage, it being on their home court. But like I said, just something that's going to be something to watch here. Just kind of who can kind of build the momentum. You know, first 2 to 4 minutes of this third quarter, I feel like it's going to be very big. It's going to see who makes the best adjustments, who's going to be able to capitalize on the things. And to be honest with you, it's kind of amazing that the Generals are even tied at this point because it's 38-38, and Pineville's only missed 6 shots.
Yeah.
You're shooting 70% of the field, and you're even. You know, if you're Coach Parrott, that's something you got to be happy about with.
Probably can't keep that pace up. And, you know, you look at Thompson and Moser. Moser with 17 and Thompson with 11. So those two players have combined for 28 of their 38. So I think Moser and Thompson are going to be points of focus for the Generals. Got to shut Moser down. He had 13 of his 17 there in that second quarter. We got about a minute and a half or so before the start of the third quarter. We'll step away for a quick break and bring you the second half of Jackson County and Pineville up next. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
HGTV's Feel Good Favorite is back with all new episodes.
Holy cow.
Ben and Aaron are bringing heart and soul to their hometown. Join for all new feels,
we like making dreams come true,
reveals, and everything in between.
We need a bigger bathroom.
Hometown is all new. Sunday at 8 on HGTV.
A bundle from PRTC is your local choice for internet, TV, and phone at a better value. Our internet's faster than ever, with consistent, affordable speeds, no matter how many devices are online. State-of-the-art TV connections deliver more HD choices, convenient DVR options, and now TV everywhere. And unlimited local calling with new long-distance plans, backed by exceptional 24-hour customer service. Make the local choice for a better value. Call or visit PRTC online today.
Most of us are in touch with the internet in one way or another all day long. A fast, secure connection matters. It keeps us entertained, informed, in touch. PRTC cares about your connection. We know strong, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes life better. If you need an upgrade or just have a question, get in touch. Call or visit PRTC online today.
Right now, time for the start of the third quarter to get underway between Jackson County and Pineville. Jackson County going to get the ball first. It's all tied up at 38 between the Generals and the Mountain Lions here on PRTC TV. Action from last night: Estill County defeated Leslie County 60-42. Jenkins over Owsley 75-65, and Williamsburg won a forfeit over White Academy out of Harrogate, Tennessee. Tonight, Harlan County at Barberville. Knox Central is at Clay County. Lynn Camp at Corbin. Wolfe County at Lee County. Down to Cunnigan it goes in the paint. Good little pass over to Vickers.
Good ball fake.
Good ball fake
Good
and
pass.
good feed to Singleton up and in. I'll tell you what, Corey Vickers has came to play. He may only have 3 points in the scoring column, but he's been everywhere. OBI's at Owsley County. Ligon Kogo Homeschool at Redbird. Lexington Christian is at South Laurel. And Cordia at Whitley County canceled because of weather. Good hands down there by Singleton. Knocked the ball away and got the steal. Here comes Summers into front court for the Generals. Stops and pops from the free throw line. Puts it up and in.
And that's a shot, too, that, I think Summers has really worked on throughout the portion of this season. Earlier this season, it was really just either a three or a layup. He's kind of really worked on that 15-footer.
In the corner, Summers for a triple. That one's no good. Got a good look there. Good defense on the other end before that by Singleton and Vickers to force the turnover on Thompson. Moser penetrates, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Singleton. 42-38. Generals with the first 4 points here in the first minute and a half of the third. Cunnigan thought about the three. Gonna penetrate. Ball fake up and won't fall. Rebound to Billiter of Pineville. And they leave him alone, and he shoots a really long three and probably second-guessing that decision right now.
Yeah, he kind of hung his head the second. That one left his hand, so you knew that one was going to be ugly.
I think it was just a moment when he was surprised that there was nobody guarding him and just instinctively shot it.
Yeah, kind of one of those, thought he had it and just obviously did not.
Summers on the penetration, kicks to the corner for Cunnigan. His three is in and out. Jude Lakes keeps it alive. Summers up and in. So Summers has got 13, and the Generals off to a 6-0 start here in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter, 44-38. 30-second timeout called by Levy. Pineville looking a little flat coming out of the locker room.
Yeah, very flat here in these first 2 minutes. Generals, kind of props to the Generals. They've really kind of come out and just punched them right in the mouth too, though. Had very good looks. On every offense possession, been very smooth, been bang, nothing, no kind of staggered or anything slow like that. Been very impressed with the Generals' offense, kind of making those halftime adjustments. Coach Pratt obviously found something he liked, and kind of props there to Singleton too, starting the half. It kind of was one that you didn't really expect. I know Gabbard twisted his ankle at Bell County on Tuesday night, so I would say he's probably on a pitch count or a minutes restriction, and then, Ward, maybe something up with Ward as well that we don't know about, but, I thought he's given very good minutes here in these first 2 minutes.
Back from the timeout, Billiter bringing it up against Summers. Jackson County in man-to-man. Billiter penetrates, and we're going to get a foul on Summers. Summers lost a step on him when he got through that screen. Second on Summers, the team's first here in the second half. Non-shooting foul, and Thompson will inbound. Design play, and a nicely designed play as he gets it into Sam Caldwell. Caldwell banks it up and in for an easy layup, his first points on the night. 44-40. Jackson County was on a little 6-0 run to start there before the basket by Caldwell. Down low for Cunnigan. Cunnigan.
Nice pass.
Good feed down to Singleton. How he found that angle in the paint for that pass. Nice dime by Cunnigan. 4 for Singleton all here in the third quarter. Vickers guarding Thompson closely. Good defense by Corey. And Thompson almost had the steal, but they're going to give it back to Pineville. Wow. A little bit of a gift there for the Mountain Lions, I do believe. Ward checks in for Singleton. 46-40. Long pass out ahead to number 20.
Nice communication there by Lakes and Cunningham.
3 from the top. Yes, it was good communication on the switch. Wyatt Caldwell with the missed 3. Jude Lakes through the paint, puts it up, can't get it to fall. Rebound to number 45, Sam Caldwell for Pineville. Here comes Thompson in traffic, puts it up, blocked by Ward. Ward gets it to Cunningham. Long
nice
pass ahead to Jude Lakes. Jude on the wing to a cutting Cunningham, up and in. Carter Cunningham's got 13.
Yeah, I really like their Cunningham kind of seeing the Thompson and Caldwell both trying to trap Ward there. Got it to Lakes, was kind of trailing or already ahead there on the break and was able to make it and then never stopped moving. And then you kind of seen the wise play there by Moser not to pick up that third foul.
Billiter trying to push, trying to drive on Summers, puts the shot up, no good. Good defense by the Generals. Rebound to Ward, here comes Summers the other way. Summers through traffic, puts it up, and it's no good. Rebound, tipped around. Ward gets it, back up and in. Jackson County on a 12-2 run to start this third quarter. They have their biggest lead of the night. It's now double figures at 10. Thompson gets around his man, puts it up, and won't fall, but does draw the contact and will go to the free throw line. Might be on Carter Cunningham. I believe it is.
That's Ward.
Ward, good. I'll take Ward over Cunningham. Cunningham already had 2. That's the first on Ward. And Thompson to the free throw line. He's 4 of 6 from there tonight. Free throw rolling in. Thompson averages 22.6 on the year. It's their leading three-point shooter. Actually, their second leading three-point shooter. Moser's got 41 threes. Thompson's got 36. Thompson gets them both. Give him 13. They're led by Moser with 17, and Jackson County has held him scoreless here in the first 4+ minutes of the third quarter. Summers gives it to Cunningham. Carter Cunningham making his move down low, puts it off the glass and in. Tough move down there. Carter Cunningham having a great game. He's got 15. 52-42. Almost a loss, and it is a loss as Jude Lakes puts it up and in. All caused by the defense of Ty Summers. 13 for Jude. On the other end, Moser out of control, but puts it up and in. He's got 19. 54-44. And a push off by Thompson. Frustration foul from my vantage point. Sawyer's second, team's first. Ashton Clemens in there now for Jackson County in place of Corey Vickers. Inbound to Ward for a 3, and he got it. I tell you what, for a post player, he flat goes up with that 3 with confidence.
He really likes that shot too, and at the start of the season, really that was kind of one of the flaws that hindered him from getting to play, is he was really just wanting to stay out there on the behind the arc and shoot it, and kind of pair it. You know, his coaching staff kind of said, hey, you're 6'8", we got to get you down there in the post a little too.
Sawyer Thompson shows why he averages 22.6. A nice little spin move and turnaround shot. He's got 15. 57-46. Summers gets the screen from Cunningham. Hands off to Jude Lakes. Jude has it knocked out of his hands, but it goes right into Ashton Clemens' hands. Can Ward be 2 for 2? It's too strong that time. Shot it too quick. Sawyer Thompson with the rebound. Ahead to Moser. Moser gets cut off by Jude Lakes, and they get the steal out of it. Clemens ahead to Summers. Summers over to Cunningham. Catch and shoot 3 is too strong. Gets his own rebound, though. Puts it off and gets it stripped on the way up. Sawyer Thompson ends up with a loose ball for the Mountain Lions. Thompson driving on Clemens. Nice move. Can't get the shot to fall. Clemens with the rebound. Ahead to Summers. They don't have numbers, but Summers takes it to the opposite side. Can't get it to fall. Cunningham with the rebound. He's stripped by Billiter. Moser, spin move, and he's going to be fouled by Jude Lakes. That'll be the second on Jude and the third team foul on Jackson County. We had felt like a flurry of activity there without the basketball going in the hoop.
A little track meet action we had there, looked like.
Going to get Singleton in the lineup for Jackson County, as well as Andrew Gabbard, replacing Keegan Ward and Jude Lakes. Get Jude a breather before the fourth quarter stretch. Number 24, Burns, coming in for Pineville, replacing number 45, Sam Caldwell. Thompson to inbound to Moser. Moser had 13 points in that second quarter. Billiter up, no good. Rebound to Singleton. Jackson County has really controlled the defensive rebounding here in this third quarter. A minute 10 left in the third. Summers guarded by Thompson. Shake and bake, and the jumper won't fall. Nice move, but just couldn't finish it, and we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Summers on the rebound. Summers has picked up his third, so we'll see if Coach Parrott makes a move with a minute 1 left. He is the only general with 3. Almost stolen by Clemens, but Thompson gets it. Thompson is going to be fouled by Clemens. Clemens is first and the team's 5th. So Thompson going back to the free throw line with 57.8 seconds left here in the third. He shot more free throws than anybody has. He's shot a total of 8. And he's made 6 of 8 for 75%. First one on the way is good. Jude Lakes checking in for Clemens, so leaving Ty on the floor with those 3 fouls.
Yeah, I think that's one of those you just gotta kind of trust your players here. You know, Titus has played a lot of basketball in his life. He knows he's got that mental clock in his head. He's got 3. You really like the aggressiveness there too. That was kind of one of those 50-50 calls. Could have been a jump ball, could have been a foul. They just elected to call it the foul on that possession. But you know, Titus is going to keep his cool. He knows.
Jude Lakes holding the ball on his hip, indicating that Jackson County may try to hold for the final shot, but they will not as he drives the basket and puts it up and in. 15 for Jude Lakes. Back to a double-figure lead now, 59-48. Generals by 11. Pineville can elect to hold for the final shot with 23 seconds left in the third. Thompson will not do that. Puts the jumper off the glass, no good, but we're going to have a late whistle.
It was real late.
If they get it on Andrew, I think that's going to be his third, and it is. So Gabbard's third, team 6. So now we've got Summers and Gabbard with 3 apiece. Nobody for Pineville with more than 2. Thompson back to a familiar spot. Free throw is short, though, this time. 11 free throws shot by number 0, Sawyer Thompson. 16.7 seconds left, so the Generals going to have plenty of time for a final shot here in the third period. Second one is good. 18 for Sawyer Thompson. 10 seconds left. Summers gets the screen from Cunningham. Penetrates, puts it off the glass, and good! Strong move by Ty Summers, and they're going to get a shot off at the horn, and does get some backboard, does Moser, but a third quarter that belonged to the home team. Jackson County with a 12-point lead as we start the fourth quarter, 61-49. Fourth period up next here on PRTC TV.
As a U.S. veteran, imagine getting the care you need without driving all the way to Lexington. At the Virtual Living Room in McKee, you'll have access to VA doctors who can prescribe medications through an easy-to-use computer set up in a private, comfortable environment inside the Jackson County Public Library. Schedule an appointment through your VA doctor today. Gigabit broadband internet service for the Virtual Living Room is provided by PRTC.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere, and they all use more and more Wi-Fi until, luckily, an easy upgrade to PRTC fast, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Call or visit PRTC online for a great upgrade offer today.
Jackson County Generals outscore the Pineville Mountain Lions 23-11 in that third quarter. And what could very easily be the quarter that decided this one. 61-49, Jackson County on top as we enter the final 8 minutes of regulation here on PRTC TV. If you're joining us live on this Thursday, February 16th on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, we appreciate you for joining us. Make sure you share the broadcast. Senior night, final regular season home game, actually final regular season game period for both these teams. Pineville will take on Knox Central in the 51st District next week, and Jackson County take on Clay County next week in the 49th. Strip by Jude Lakes, and Corey Vickers goes to the ground to save it. Back to Jude.
Ooh, nice
Jude
move.
Behind the back, and I'm telling you what, some pretty serious dipsy-do.
Yeah, but none of that happens without Corey Vickers sacrificing the body. You know, props there to Lakes. He kind of got beat on that. Sawyer Thompson and Ashton Moser kind of set a pick for each other, kind of confusion. Lakes went over it and was kind of beat, but that was kind of his last hurrah there. Was able to knock it loose, and Vickers was diving on the loose ball.
Corey Vickers only with 3 points, but he has been everywhere tonight on both sides of the ball. Jude Lakes in the paint doing his thing with the left hand, up and in. Oh, the maestro.
Starting to kind of feel like, too, Brian, this starting to slip away here from Coach Levy and the Pineville. I mean, Jackson County really kind of had their way in that third quarter and picking up right where they left off in the fourth, start the fourth.
Jude Lakes, 18 for number 0. Average is 16, so already 2 points ahead of his average. 64-49.
But it's always a good night when you've got 3 players closer to 20 than you do 10 in double figures.
Yes. It's been a really good team basketball game for the Generals tonight. Thompson forcing it and almost gets it to go, but draws the foul and will go back to his homeland, the free throw line. Jude Lakes picks up his third and the team's 7th. This will be the 13th free throw by Sawyer Thompson. It is good. He's done rather well.
He's really made a killing there tonight.
He's 10 of 13 from the line and got 19 points. And there's number 20. He's actually only been held to 4 field goals tonight, a 3 and 3 two-pointers. But when you make 11 free throws, that'll make up the gap pretty quickly. Summers gives it to Cunningham. Cunningham. And we've got, what, a charging call. And I think the official got deked into that one a little bit. Carter Cunningham picks up his third and the team's 8th. No free throws on this one as it's a player control foul, offensive foul. But now we have Lake, Summers, and Cunningham all with 3 apiece. And they have been the biggest scorers in the game tonight for the Generals.
Here's something, though, you kind of want to see here. With this kind of a true test to Cunningham, you know, it's obviously a call that, you know, if you're a General fan, nobody agrees with. But is Cunningham going to be smart right here, or is that going to mentally frustrate him and he's going to pick up that 4th one quick?
Yes. Moser is hooking Jude Lakes, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, and called for traveling. So you see Moser's arm behind Jude. That's a hook. So Moser called for steps after he missed the shot. 6:25 left in the 4th quarter. Still plenty of time. Jackson County with the ball and a 13-point lead. And you certainly want to see Jackson County be smart here, but also never stop attacking the basket like that. Jumper's good.
Lake's really kind of having his way. You know, it's going to be his last time here on this General Court. So he's doing everything in his power to make sure it's not going to be an L.
20 points for Jude Lakes. Thompson misses the 3, but they get the offensive rebound. Here's another 3. That one's no good. Keegan Ward with the rebound for Jackson County and gets it to Cunningham. Cunningham ahead to Summers, and now to Jude Lakes. Him and Thompson both have 20 for their respective teams. Jude gets it over to Summers. Summers picks up his dribble, gives it to Vickers. Vickers hands back off to Jude. Now to Summers. Summers is going to be fouled by number 20. That's Caldwell. He's picked up his third and the team's fourth. Well, since halftime, Jackson County has outscored Pineville 28-13. Jude Lakes penetrates, puts the floater up and in, and the foul. Well, one thing about it, if you could script your last game on your home floor,
yep,
Jude Lakes has had it tonight.
He has. He's been very, very aggressive, at the same time letting the game come to him. He kind of like let other players get going as well before he really started to dominate here in this second half.
22 for Jude Lakes. Can't convert the free throw. And we've got what? An elbow called against Jude Lakes. And that's his fourth. Well, one thing about it that we have to realize is that even though you have a 17-point lead over Pineville, they have 3 or 4 players that can fill it up in a hurry.
Yep.
And this game is far from secure. Vickers and Lakes comes out, and Gabbard and Clemens comes in, also Singleton for Ward. But you were saying?
And this, like you said there, you got two guards that can get it going and get going in a hurry, and you don't want to let them get hot.
No.
And it's like, you really like to see the generals here too, just put them away. Both Thompson and Moser both with 20 apiece. But you'd really like to see them just kind of put Pineville away, kind of really go with the momentum of what you're going to have to do to get ready for the district tournament.
Moser misses the second one. He gets 1 of 2, 68-52 as we near the 5-minute mark here in the fourth. Summers goes left and loses the basketball. And Moser's going to have an easy one on the other end. No, he's not, because Gabbard tried to contest the shot, and it looks like both players are down. Andrew Gabbard playing some aggressive basketball. I certainly hope and pray that both players are okay. Gabbard able to get up and walk off under his own power, but he is favoring that left ankle.
Yep.
And Moser has turned over now and is being helped up by his teammates, and he seems to be okay, so praise God for that.
Yep, I think Moser kind of landed on that hip.
So Andrew Gabbard picks up his 4th personal foul and the team's 10th, but it's a shooting foul.
And they're going to call this intentional, I believe.
I cannot believe you can call that an intentional. There was no flagrant attempt at going after the player. He was attempting to contest the shot from the weak side. So if this is a flagrant, then it is not a good call.
I believe, and if that's a flagrant, Gabbard will have fouled out. Yep.
Yep, they're going to call it. That's wrong. So that will foul Gabbard out of the game. So Moser going to get an opportunity for 2 shots plus the ball. He has struggled from the line tonight, although he shoots 74%. He's only 2 of 5.
Well, no, they're still just showing Gabbard with
4.
With 4. Maybe it's just if it's a technical, you pick up 2 personals.
My flagrant might be different than a technical, but at this point, it hasn't cost him yet because Moser missed both free throws, and Gabbard is back out there, so he did not foul out. He does have 4, but I don't agree with the call because I've known that young man a long time, and I don't think he's got the ability to try to hurt somebody in there. He wasn't trying to just undercut him or something.
No.
Moser to inbound. Long pass out to Burns, now to Thompson, or rather Caldwell to Thompson. 68-52, 4:45 left. Jackson County has held Pineville without a field goal in these first 3+ minutes. Thompson, floater up and no good. Rebound, though, by Burns. Back up and good. Burns gets his second bucket of the night. He's got 4. 68-54. Jackson County has outscored them 7-5 here in the fourth quarter. Been scoring has been harder to come by here in the fourth quarter. Summers misses the jumper, and we're going to have a foul on Cunningham, and he has got his 4th. And it'll be 2 free throws as well for Pineville, so we'll go down to the other end. Gabbard really favoring that left ankle.
Yeah, Moser's kind of really favoring that his right side as well. You can tell he's in a lot of pain as well.
I think if we had had the benefit of instant replay on that, I think the officials would have saw it a little bit different. Hopefully both players are just banged up a little bit. We've got number 24 for Pineville, Burns, going to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Actually, no, that was the 11th team foul, so that's double bonus. Burns misses the first. Ward going to check in for Cunningham, try to save him for the stretch run. Pineville has really left the door open. They've missed 4 out of 7 free throws here in this fourth quarter and make it 5 out of 8. Wow. Including their last 5 in a row. So you think if they had made those, it's a 9-point game with 4 minutes left. 68-54 is where it stands now. Summers trying to penetrate on Thompson. Thompson trying to get the 5-second call on him, but Summers gets loose of it to Clemens. Clemens gets it back to Summers. Here's a catch and shoot 3 for Summers. That one's too strong.
Rush that one.
And the rebound is going to end up in Moser's hands, and he certainly didn't need any more impact. Foul's going to go against Summers, I believe it does. That's his 4th, rather. I was looking at Jude. So now Summers has got 4, Jude's got 4, Cunningham's got 4, Andrew Gabbard's got 4. I hope they can take them home in their pocket.
Yeah, I've been we're looking at little over 32 fouls called on both sides because he had, I believe, 17 there in the first half.
Well, one thing about it, Moser has really struggled from the free throw line tonight. I've got him 2 of 8 for 25%. Second one is good. He's got 21. 68-55. 3.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter has been totally unlike the rest of the game. It's been more of a war zone.
Everybody's kind of run out of gas here a little bit in this fourth quarter.
I think so. Summers is going to be fouled as he goes into the paint. Whistle that on number 24, Burns. That'll be Burns' 3rd and the team's 6th. So the next one will put Jackson County shooting free throws if it's non-player control. Inbound to Singleton, up and in. A nice design play. Singleton has 6 off the bench for Jackson County. Number 20, nice move. Up and in by Wyatt Caldwell. He's got 5. 70-57 as we go under 3 minutes. Pineville sticking with man-to-man, and Coach Greg Parrott wants to take a timeout, talk things over. It is going to be a full timeout. We'll keep it right here. Both these teams going into district action next week. Jackson County will go into the 49th district and take on the number 2 seed Clay County. Jackson County the 3 seed. That'll be at North Laurel on February 22nd, which will be next Tuesday. Generals will play Clay County at 7:30 on the North Laurel floor. Pineville will go into the 51st district play, and they will also be playing on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock against Knox Central. Knox Central only 4-24 on the season, so they're the bottom seed in their district. And Pineville with a great opportunity to crack into the 13th region for the first time in a number of years. It'll be the first time for Coach Levy in his 4 seasons. Jackson County Lady Generals will go in as the 2 seed on the girls' side, and they will take on the number 3 seed Clay County. And I believe that game will be on Monday night, the 21st.
And one thing kind of to watch here too, Brian, we got 3 minutes left. Things are starting to get a little chippy there here. One thing you do not want to do is get ejected from this game to have to sit out the district game.
Oh, no.
Kind of seeing a lot of chippiness here between on both sides involved, so that's kind of one thing just kind of look to watch here is, got to kind of keep your cool because obviously you want to win this game, but however, you also don't want to win this game at a cost and be out of your district first game.
Jackson County with the ball. Summers throws it away. Good defense by Pineville. Corey Vickers gets the foul, his second, team's 13th. So Pineville well into the double bonus. Well, and one thing, too, is, with still 2:37 left and a 13-point lead, the game is not out of reach for Pineville at this point.
No.
And you've got 3 of the 5 players on the floor for Jackson County playing with 4 fouls in Cunningham, Lakes, and Summers. Free throw is rolling out, though, by Billiter. Tell you what, if Pineville could have made some free throws,
it'd be a whole different story.
Billiter only 1 of 6. He shoots 66%, makes the second one. Only 2 field goals in the fourth quarter for Pineville. 70-58. 2.5 minutes left. Lakes over to Summers. Summers guarded by Burns. Over to Cunningham.
Nice
Wide
pass.
open, Corey Vickers, and has his shot blocked. But they're going to say Moser got a piece of him. Moser picks up his 4th. So Corey Vickers to the line to shoot 2. His first trip to the free throw line tonight. Had a big 3-pointer back in the second quarter. First of 2 is good. On the year, Vickers has not shot many free throws, 3 of 8 for 37%. Second one on the way is also good. 2 big free throws by the senior. 72-58.
Gotta be smart right here.
Down low. Burns. Acrobatic shot. Can't get it to fall. Moser back up and in. 23 for Moser. Ty Summers all the way down. Puts it up. Won't fall, though, but it goes out of bounds off of Pineville. So Jackson County catches the break. Jackson County probably only about 30 or 40 seconds away from sealing the deal here, up by 12. Minute 50 left. Inbound to Lakes. Lakes running the baseline. Gives it to Vickers.
Smart decision there by Vickers.
No time is on their side. Clemens being harassed. Hands it off to Cunningham and make that Summers, and he's fouled.
I believe that'll be Burns' 5th.
That's his 4th, unless I missed one. So Burns now has 4 with Moser, and Ty Summers going to the line. Summers hadn't been to the line all night. He does have 15 points. 3 big threes in the first half. Going to get number 4 in there for Pineville. That's Caden Robbins. And Burns checks out. So Summers looking for points 16 and 17 here. First one is no good, though. Misses the front end. Leaves the door open for the Mountain Lions. Moser penetrates, puts it up and in. Nice job by Moser. 25 for Ashton Moser. 72-62. Very curious that Pineville is not picking up the ball quicker than they did there. Down 10 with just over a minute to go. Cunningham is going to be fouled by Billiter or Caldwell. Foul was on Wyatt Caldwell, number 20, his 4th, team's 9th. So Carter Cunningham going to get a 1-1. Clemens going to check out for Andrew Gabbard. So Jackson County trying to put the finishing touches on win number 17 and snap Pineville's 5-game winning streak. Free throw good by Carter Cunningham. 16 for Cunningham. Generals led by Lakes with 22. Cunningham misses the second one. He was 4 of 4 from the line leading up to that. Knocked away nicely. Vickers, I think, got that knock away again.
I believe he did.
And that may just stop Pineville from fouling, or no, I don't believe it will, as number 4, Robbins fouls Summers. That's going to put Jackson County in the double bonus. So that should put a bow on the package as Coach Levy going to bring in some substitutes.
I believe he's calling off the dogs.
Waving the old white flag.
Yep.
Summers a chance to redeem himself from missing that front end a moment ago, but can't. We've got Ricky Jeffries checking in. Isaac Brown. Number 13, number 22, that's Tyler Jackson. And Ethan Jackson. So Summers trying to convert 1 of 3 here and does. 16 for Summers. 74-62. Jackson County going to cruise to a nice win here. Number 4 with a left-handed shot. Nice job by Caden Robbins. So Jackson County going to dribble the time away here, leading by 10. Going to call timeout and get some substitutions in there for Jackson County. I was actually kind of surprised they hadn't gone in yet. Going to get Braxton Clemens in there, also Jamison Markham. Big hand for the seniors coming out. Corey Vickers had a great game tonight.
Really big, seems like just a really big momentum builder going forward, moving forward for the district here.
Corey Vickers exchanging fives and hugs with his teammates. Great to see that. Final 24 seconds of the seniors' basketball career here at home. Markham inbounds. And they will be content to dribble the time away. Clemens through traffic, behind the back pass to Summers. Down to 8 seconds. Braxton Clemens to Markham. Appreciate Markham not taking that shot. It would have been easy too. And it is a final. Jackson County with a 10-point win over Pineville, 74-64. We'll come back and look at final stats with Hunter. Also hoping to talk to our 3 seniors from Jackson County here tonight on senior night. Jackson County, the 10-point win over Pineville here on PRTC TV.
Trade it and upgrade it now at Appalachian Wireless and receive up to $700 off when you trade your old eligible device in and upgrade to a new iPhone 14, 14 Plus, 14 Pro, or 14 Pro Max on an unlimited Appalachian Advantage plan. What better way to start the year off right than with upgrading to a new 5G compatible device on the region's best network while saving up to $700 off on the hottest smartphones. Appalachian Wireless giving you another reason to come join the Big Blue Network. Why? Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast. Crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
Located in the Jackson County Regional Industrial Park in Annville, Kentucky, the Jackson County McKee Industrial Development Authority helps companies and communities win. It is and always will be our mission to recruit new business and industry and support the people in our region. We want the people and industry to stay in Jackson County, and here's why. We offer workforce information and training, business planning for new and existing businesses, the fastest broadband in Kentucky, state-of-the-art facilities, and financial assistance and tax incentives. All of this with a rich culture of communities that care. We were just announced as a certified work ready in progress area. What does this mean for Jackson County? It means that we're ready to go to work with a diverse, skilled, and dedicated workforce. We now have a prime 22-acre construction-ready location just off the newly constructed Highway 30 and only 18 miles from I-75. Close enough, yet far enough. We're Kentucky's advanced manufacturing hub.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. PRTC Home Phone helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save.
All right, crew, let's get started. All right.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from PRTC TV sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value of PRTC TV everywhere. Visit prtcnet.org and sign up today.
Jackson County Generals take charge in the third quarter and cruise to a 10-point win, 74-64, over the Pineville Mountain Lions here on PRTC TV. Senior Night 2023. Jackson County improves to 17-12 on the season. Pineville's 5-game winning streak stopped, and they fall to 17-9 on the season. Talking to the seniors tonight, and I tell you what, Corey Vickers, I've called a lot of you ball games, but I don't think that you've ever had a more complete basketball game. What?
I'm Andrew.
Oh, Andrew. Well, Corey, did you sit down first? No? Well,
I'm the new Corey Vickers.
Yeah, that's right. So he's Corey Vickers now, and you're Andrew Gabbard.
There
so
you go.
just to get that changed up. Andrew Gabbard, I'm going to be honest with you. I've known you a long time, and I think you were trying to make a play on that ball. I know it might have looked like it.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think you were going after the player. What was
No.
your thoughts on that? Do you feel like that to the official, because you were on the weak side, it might have looked like that?
Yeah, parents always told us don't give up easy shots. So, like I said, I tried to go after the ball. I wasn't trying to hurt the guy on purpose, but refs thought otherwise, I guess.
And there ain't no way to overturn that.
No.
Now, I will say this. I've never known many players that play any harder than you do. You were diving out there for basketballs. I saw the ankle was hurting you. I know you felt bad about Mosier coming down on his hip like he did, but, man, you played full tilt. Talk to us about coming into tonight. You know, your girlfriend's being honored on the girls' side for being a senior, and you're being honored on your side for being a senior. Could you get a grip on the emotion coming into the game tonight?
Oh, the emotions were running wild. I wanted to win this game so bad, and we prepared for it. We was going to try to stop Moser and Thompson, but we done a decent job. But the emotions were like crazy tonight. It's just, I'm going to miss this sport. I'm going to miss this school.
Well, it's hard to process it all.
Yeah,
you
very.
know? And, you know, you took a really tough injury down here. I forgot the game it was against.
Lee County.
Lee County, early in the season, and it swelled up like a balloon, and then I think you re-injured it at Bell,
Yeah.
and then you re-injured it tonight. What's it feel like tonight?
My ankle?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's hurting.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Along with my knee.
Your knee's hurt?
My body's hurting.
So did you hit the knee when you went down here as well? Yeah. And I was praying for you, brother, and for that Moser boy too. That was a rough lick. Now we really came out firing on all cylinders. You know, we had our seniors in our starting lineup, and everything was looking real good. But coming into the third quarter, and that was the pivotal quarter, we outscored them 23-11. What was Parrott talking to you guys in the locker room at halftime? I know Moser had a huge second quarter. What was Parrott's focus on trying to turn the tide in that third quarter?
Telling us to stop Moser and Thompson, and when we get the ball, run it. Just full speed, attack the rim, because they had no one who could stop the down low. And that's what he mainly talked to us about, told us to keep it up on defense. We was doing good. We come out hot. That's what got us the win.
I really felt like that the senior leadership tonight was a huge factor with you and Jude and Carter and Corey, and you guys were just, playing such good basketball tonight. I think the senior leadership tonight kind of kept the momentum from staying on the Pineville side, because they would gut punch us, but we would come right back.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Our team didn't want to lose this game for us. It was our last home game here. We didn't want to lose it either. We want to go out with a big win.
Talk to us about next week, coming up Tuesday night. We've got a team that has beat us twice this year. We've been in both games. And if there's ever a game you wanted more, has there ever been in your life?
I want to beat Clay County so bad next week. We're going to practice a lot this upcoming week, get prepared. Might have a new tricks up our sleeve. You never know. But we're going to come out. We're just going to play our game and hopefully move on to the district championship and go play at Corbin.
You are an X factor, my friend, and it may not always show up in the scoring column. You didn't score tonight. You were all over the place while you were out there making things happen on both sides of the basketball. Rest that ankle. Let's finish strong. Congratulations on a great regular season high school career. Let's go out in style.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew Gabbard. Now we'll get the real Corey Vickers. Come next, just kind of save face for me. Corey. I tell you what, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, you had a total of 5 points tonight, but I'm going to be straight with you. This is the best game I've called that you've played.
Yeah, probably. It's up there.
You were literally on the floor, diving on live hand grenades, creating turnovers, playing smart basketball, issuing out nice dimes for your teammates and doing different things. I'll ask you the same thing I did Andrew. How do you get a hold of the emotions of tonight? I know it's not sunk in yet, but it's an emotional night. You see all your friends being honored. I saw you out there hugging your teammates and high-fiving your teammates. Just a lot of stuff going on in the head and the heart tonight.
Yeah, it was definitely a really emotional game. I got great teammates, and this atmosphere, these fans, they travel with us wherever we go, and it's just a great feeling.
Coming into tonight, knowing we'd beat Pineville by 47-45 in the All-A earlier in the year, and they were ranked ahead of us slightly in RPI then. They were as well tonight. Tonight was a totally different style game. I know that both teams have already scored 38 at halftime, and that was only 9 points shy of your entire output was in the All-A. Was the mindset for Coach Parrott and his staff tonight to get up and down the floor out of the gate? Were we trying to make this a higher scoring game because we're more of a higher scoring team than Pineville is?
I think his main mindset was coming out just playing aggressive, and if we can get those easy fast break points to make sure we get them, and if we get a lane to take it. I mean, we definitely wasn't trying to slow the ball down. We didn't want it to be a real slow game, but we didn't want to get it out of hand and play too wild and have a bunch of turnovers.
You've been involved in a lot of high school basketball games, and we see a tremendous amount of high school basketball games that swing in that third quarter, especially if the game is pretty even in that first half. A lot of times it comes down to which coaches make the right adjustments and which players can take those adjustments coming out of the locker room at halftime. We took control in the third quarter, and it seemed like that we were able to hold Moser only to 2 points in that third quarter when he had like 13 in the second quarter. They were the focus coming out of that third quarter adjustment. What was Coach Parrott saying at halftime, and what do you think made the difference going out of the locker room?
Well, he made sure to tell us that between Moser and Thompson, which are two great ball players, that they had 28 of the 38 points. And if we were going to win this game, we had to slow them down because you can't let two great ball players like that go off. You just can't compete with two people doing that.
Going into a hostile environment, it will almost feel like a complete away game for us. It'll almost like we're playing Clay at Clay in a hostile North Laurel environment. The senior leadership of this team going into this district tournament, talk to us about trying to settle the minds of the younger players and playing like we belong there, not having that small town mentality of this floor, this game's too big for us, we shouldn't be here. What do you feel like the seniors need to tell the other players when they get there on that big stage in a knockout round?
We just really need to remind them that it's just another ball game. I mean, I know it's a district and it's win or go home, but it's just another ball game. I mean, the world's going to go on after it. I mean, we want that win. We ain't going to settle without it, but it's just another ball game. Just go out there and play the way you play, play with all your heart.
I've said that so many times. If you will break it down and you will say to yourself, no matter where we are or who we're playing basketball. And that's all we're doing. This is not rocket science. We're playing basketball. So I love to hear you say that. And I tell you, if you could write a script, you would have your best high school game overall on both ends of the floor on the last time you step on this floor as a general. So congratulations on just having an overall great game and being a difference maker in the win tonight. And congratulations on a great high school career. Let's go out strong and go out in style and let Clay know they can't beat us 3 times in 1 year.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Because we're going to go out there and win.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, Corey.
Thank you.
Hand it off to the other senior, Jude Lakes. I know I called Carter Cunningham a senior a minute ago. He's only a junior. But Jude Lake's going to join us, and he had a whale of a basketball game tonight, and Jude ended up being the top point scorer for the Generals with a total of 22. And Jude, I was just telling Corey that, in all the games that I've called for the Generals in all the years that you boys have been in school, he probably had his best overall game tonight on both sides of the floor, diving on balls and dishing out these nice dimes left and right. But coming into tonight, you also were able to script it the way you wanted it. I felt like that you were in control all night. We didn't keep up with your field goal percentages, but you had 22 points, and you were just ducking and dodging and head faking all in the paint all night. I felt like we were aggressive out of the gate. What did you feel like the team felt like coming into tonight on senior night with so much emotion at play?
We played this team earlier in All-A and beat them by 2, and it was a very good game. We knew that we would have to play as hard as we could from start to finish if we wanted to win tonight, and we really did not want to lose on our senior night.
You play a team that has won 5 games in a row coming into the game tonight, have a higher RPI. Bell County had a higher RPI than the Lady Generals. Bell 4th and Jackson County 6th, and I think Pineville was 8th, and we were 10th. Tough to schedule on a senior night a team that is a little bit higher ranked than you are, but I felt like we came to play. I felt like that as the home team, I felt like we set the tone of the game. Looking up at halftime, we're tied at 38. It's a totally different feel from the All-A at Barberville. Was it your effort to try to get this team in transition and get up and down the floor?
Yeah, at Pineville, they're not very deep to begin with. They've got 3-4 players that can really play, but they're not very deep. And if we just pushed out, ran transition, we would hopefully get fouls, which didn't happen, but also make them tired. And by the end of the game, they seemed pretty winded, and it worked.
I totally agree, because the quarter that we took charge, which was the 3rd, I thought we made some really nice adjustments on Thompson and Moser, which is that's the 2 straws that stir the drink for Pineville. We made some nice adjustments, but I saw the fatigue on the players, both in the air ball free throws and the free throws that just made the rim. I really believe by the 4th quarter that Pineville was completely out of gas.
Yeah, at the All-A game, we were kind of just walking it up, getting what we wanted, and it was a 42-point game, so it wasn't really fast, and they played with us. And tonight we pushed it, they got tired, and it all went in our favor.
So tonight, all this emotion that you probably can't get a grasp on because it's still happening, it's still fresh. What kind of emotion are you feeling now after having such a great high school career, going out in style with 22 points and 5 assists tonight, defending your home floor against a team a little higher ranked than you? What's Jude Lakes feeling right now besides tired?
Tired. It really hasn't hit yet, but I know I'll miss everybody, coaches, players, and everyone who helped our team do anything. I know I'm going to miss it, but I still don't know.
The moment hasn't hit yet.
Yeah, it hasn't hit yet.
Yeah. Well, and we got work to do.
Yeah, there is work to do.
And I was talking to Corey and to Andrew, too, going to North. North, in a lot of ways, is a more hostile environment than even Clay County is these days. And we haven't notoriously played very well on the North Laurel floor.
Correct.
What are you going to be talking to your teammates about as kind of a pseudo captain of this basketball team, the leading scorer and a senior? What are you going to be talking to your teammates about going into this game in district play and kind of setting their minds at ease and saying, hey, guys, we just got to do our thing?
I will tell them that, you're going to miss shots. They're going to lead. They're going to be ahead of us at times. We're going to make turnovers, but you just have to keep on playing. It's going to be a game of possessions, 3-4 possessions, and everyone matters. So we can't get our heads down over one mistake, 2 mistakes or something.
And play like you belong there.
Yeah.
You know, Hunter Carroll made a nice observation during the game that this is an interesting tune-up, and it couldn't have been planned this way, but Pineville and Clay County play similar basketball. So this kind of helps us kind of set up for Clay County. And, you know, I know you want this more than anything. I would love to see you finish out your season on that 13th region floor, whether it be going deep or even pulling some upsets and doing it. But fantastic season. I've loved calling your games. I've loved being able to work in my Beatles referenced Hey Jude whenever you make a good play. So you keep ducking and dodging and head faking and take us all the way into the 13th region, and let's finish strong, all right?
All right, sounds good.
And I know you've always supported PRTC and applauded us, and we appreciate that. But way to go out in style tonight with a win and 22 points and 5 assists, and let's win that district.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Jude.
Once again, thanks, PRTC.
Yes, sir. Jude Lakes, 22 points for the Jackson County Generals tonight to lead their scoring. Actually had 3 players in double figures. Keegan Ward was just shy of double figures with 9 points. Hunter, you want to go ahead and run them down?
Yeah, we can. We'll start with Pineville's individual. You had number 4, Caden Robbins with 2 points. Number 45, Sam Caldwell with 2 points. Number 24, Ashton Burns with 4 points. Number 20, Wyatt Caudill with 5 points. Number 33, Evan Biddler with 6 points. Number 0, Sawyer Thompson with 20 points. And then Pineville was led by number 1, Ashton Mosier with 25 points and 8 rebounds. Then if you flip over to the general side, you had senior Corey Vickers with 5 points. Number 33, Peyton Singleton with 6 points. Number 42, Keegan Ward with 9 points and 5 rebounds. Number 32, Carter Cunningham with 16 points. Number 3, Titus Summers with 16 points. And then the generals were led by number 0, Jude Lakes with 22 points and 5 assists. Then you flip over to the team stats, Brian. Jackson County was 24 of 36 for 66% from 2, compared to Pineville's 17 of 29 for 59%. Pineville did shoot 4 of 10 from the three-point line for 40%, compared to Jackson County's 5 of 13 for 38%. The Generals did only shoot 11 of 16 for 69% from the free throw line, compared to Pineville's 16 of 29 for 55% from the free throw line. Pineville had 22 team rebounds compared to Jackson County's 18. Jackson County with 2 turnovers in the game compared to Pineville's 7.
And what about assists?
You had Pineville with 7 team assists and Jackson County with 12.
Yeah, and you look at that. I don't know that we've called a game for the General boys where they had 2 turnovers the entire basketball game.
No, it was felt like it was a very clean game, well behaved there for the Generals. I mean, kind of had 1 or 2 mental mistakes there. Kind of seeing, Titus with that double team kind of loft one up, cost Vickers for the steal there. But, I mean, just a very overall good game by the Generals. Kind of the great, perfect ending, one might say, to go out on your senior night. Job's not done. Coach Parrott always says take 24 hours to either sulk or enjoy, and this is going to be one they're going to enjoy, and then, we're right back to work tomorrow.
And both teams, Lady Generals and Generals, knocking off teams that were ranked higher in RPI on senior night, which is a great accomplishment for both teams. Jackson County, as we mentioned, improves to a record of 17-12 on the year. Pineville drops to 17-9 on the year. Jackson County will take on Clay County and try to knock off the number 2 seed Tigers at North Laurel. That will be on Tuesday, February 22nd. And the Lady Generals will take on Clay County as well, except for the they're the number 2 seed taking on the 3 seed Clay County Lady Tigers and should be heavily favored to win that basketball game. And they will play on Monday night, the 21st. Again, the final score, Jackson County 74 and Pineville 64. For TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Mark Sulfridge, Hunter Carroll, this is Brian Murray saying so long, good night, and God bless you. Thank you for joining us here on PRTC TV.